4, go.
Oh, it might be Dane.
Adjustment until we need to keep feeding Dane time.
Let's go, Dash. Oh, good defense.
Oh, there you go, all the way.
Clean it up, Danny. Good finish.
Good D, good D. We're out.
Uh-oh.
There it is.
Good shot, Chris.
Oh, man.
Nice, Rodney.
Come on. Oh.
K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Coming up next, from Golden One Center in California's capital city, Sacramento, the Grizzlies taking on the Kings. For the Memphis Grizzlies, a Game 1 win on the road will set them up well in this series. Tonight, they hope to advance their lead and really take control. Kings, Grizzlies, round 1 of the NBA playoffs. We are just about ready to get underway here in Game 2 of the first round of the Western Conference playoffs. 2K Sports brings it to you live once again. Joined by Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan. Now look at Memphis's starting group. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. Santi Aldama is out there with Jaren Jackson. And it's Tillman in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Sacramento, backcourt there is Fox and Monk. Barnes is in the front court, along with Murray. And it's Sabonis in at the center position. Taking a look at Sacramento. They already find themselves, Greg, in a must-win situation. Dropping Game 1 was a shock to their players, coaches, and certainly the fans.
Truth is, a few teams have come back from an 0-2 deficit at home. And yes, it is rare. Expect them, though, to come out tonight with purpose, with a fire in their bellies. They know they can't leave anything out there on the floor tonight.
I'm looking at you. You got a fire in your belly, don't you?
Yes, I'm roaring and ready to go.
Shot clock at 5. Good work defensively by Fox.
A lot of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
From about 19 feet. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And you know what? Already showing signs of a solid jump shot. Fox is only going to get better as long as he's committed to improving.
Now here's Morant. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to go on Sabonis. The Grizzlies shooting their first free throws here for the night, and he can't get the first one.
One of the most exciting players in the league, Ja Morant. He's so explosive, plays the game with a joy, and he's a fan favorite.
Fox kicks to Barnes. Back to Fox. Monk for 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. First quarter, just over a minute played. Back to Aldama. Out to Morant. Left side, Bane. And now Sacramento on the break. Sabonis finds Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
Love the floor awareness from Sabonis. Capable of finding his guys when they are wide open.
And so Morant will bring it up for Memphis. It's a 3-point game. Lets the 3 fly. Ja Morant grabs the rebound. Outside, Bane. And that one, no good to start him off on the night. Kings have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. And the dunk by Barnes.
Everyone knows how athletic Barnes is. Demonstrated yet again with the slam.
Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Now here's Morant. Brings it up off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Fox against Morant. In the corner, it's Sabonis. And again, it's Sacramento converting.
Just like his dad in his time, DeMontis is polished and disciplined.
Bane passes to Aldama. Jackson from long range. Sacramento grabs the miss. They are still stinging from the loss on Thursday.
When they ran the offense right, they found some easy shots, but on that occasion, it was few and far between.
You know, they take one step forward, 2 steps back, and exercise in frustration.
Now, Bane. Harrison Barnes missing on the 3. Out to Morant. Pass to Jackson. And a miss there on the triple.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling.
Easy chance from mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again.
It's stolen by Monk. Wow. Here's Bane. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Great footwork from Bane, finding his opening.
And a deep 3 from Fox. Tillman grabs the miss. The Grizzlies trail by 3. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. First quarter play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Bane against Monk. Count that bucket. Bane's got his second basket of the night.
It's not easy to rattle Desmond Bane. Even with the contact, he's able to get the tough finish.
Fox passes to Murray. To the inside. Sabonis. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Hey, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one. Here's Morant. And then Morant slams it in.
Man, did you see John Morant fly through the air on that play?
Awesome display of athleticism captured by our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And Murray now top of the key. And there's the pass to Monk. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Murray's got 3 assists in the game. The Grizzlies trail by 4. Bane drawn the double team. Tillman's shot is good.
Good feed from Ja. This demonstrates what an excellent leader he can be.
Outside Fox. And there are the Kings with another bucket.
In this period, they're feeding him, and he's feeling it.
Bane kicks to Morant. Sabonis grabs the board. Sabonis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. And a deep 3 from Fox. Passes to Monk. Launches it. Drills it from outside. Monk's got 6.
And Monk's just got a good feel for kind of how to exploit the defense, especially about how quickly he gets his shot off after getting the pass.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis. Some changes for Sacramento. Trey Lyles comes in for Barnes. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for Monk. Biombo is checked in for Memphis. Marcus Smart comes in for Bane. The Grizzlies trail by 7. Morant surveying the D. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
3-pointer, Fox, and another 3 for Sacramento.
Fox must continue to work on that shot. When he's knocking it down from there, boy, the D is in trouble.
Now here's Morant. He's got 7. Back to Smart. Fires the 3. Out to Morant. 6 on the shot clock. Another shot. And Domantas Sabonis pulls it down. Sabonis has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Fox into the lane. Here's Lyles. Here's Sabonis. Herder passes to Sabonis. A 3-ball. Gets it to fall. The bucket from Herder. And it's an 11-point Sacramento lead.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Personal foul. Second team
As
foul.
tough as they get, Hart's a bulldog out there. Does a good job of drawing contact, oftentimes by initiating it.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Sacramento?
They came out firing from deep. It's always good for a team's confidence when you can start a game that hot.
And also, guys, they're out-muscling their opponent. The points in the paint are piling up because of that aggressiveness.
Now, here's Fox. 9 points in the game so far. Here's Sabonis. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Here's Morant. And Morant throws it down.
Well, Morant's awareness in the pick and roll is special. He usually makes the right reads.
There's 45 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Fox. There's the lob to Sabonis. Fox passes to Sabonis. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Morant against Fox. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Pass to Herder. Fires the 3. The offensive rebound. Lets it go from deep. No good. Shot missing. Knocked loose. A big-time effort for De'Aaron Fox, providing a lot of energy for the Kings. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Glad to have you with us as we get going here in Game 2. And when you consider how the Kings are doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
You can do everything else right, but if you fail to take care of the defensive glass, you're killing your chances.
And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the Kings. They've led by as many as 11 points. Fox in the backcourt with Herder to his side. Lyles out there with Harrison Barnes. And it's McGee in at the 5. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Kings. This is his first free throw of the game.
And I really love Fox's game. He's got a ton of room to grow, but boy, does he play with intensity.
The Grizzlies trail by 9. Morant with it. And it's JaVale McGee with the foul.
JaVale McGee.
That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
On defense, the Kings. Here's Morant. And Morant throws it down.
It's been the Ja Morant show all night. What a competitor.
Kings leading now by 7. Stolen by Jackson. Here's Morant. Bernard on the wing. Poke loose. And now Sacramento on the break. And it's McGee slamming it down.
Yeah, credit Herder. Recognizes where the help is coming from. Finds the open man.
Morant outside. And Biyombo has it in the corner. Jackson kicks to Morant. A second chance effort. Outside for Jackson. Good, and the nice assist from Morant. Jackson's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Three-pointer, Fox. That's in for his fifth make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip, 5 for 10.
Wow, Fox hitting him right back with that aggressive take.
And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And that's foul number 2. Maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before that.
Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Bain comes in for Smart. And Derrick Rose is subbed in for Morant. Now here is McGee. And here's Herter outside. And another three for Sacramento.
And they've done a great job knocking down those long-range shots here in the second, shooting just over 40% from downtown.
Bain against Herter. Inside, Jackson. And Jackson throws it down hard.
So active inside, and with that big frame, Jackson has no trouble finishing through contact.
Kings leading now by 10. McGee finds Fox. Fires from deep. It falls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
And Rose, wide open. He shoots. Stolen by McGee. And now the fast break. Fox with the ball. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, this is what they want from Herter. Be assertive and make plays.
The Kings have had 2 chances at the line already, taking them both. And Memphis making a change here. Tillman's checked in.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
And here's Rose outside. That's in. He found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Sometimes Derrick Rose is usually hit or miss, but when he's on, look out.
Fox dishes to McGee. And it's McGee with the jam.
Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
You know, this is one of his specialties, keeping plays alive, creating second chance opportunities.
Here's Bain, following the basket by JaVale McGee. 6 to shoot. Kennard, the pass to Bain. Sinks the triple. Bain's got 7.
That's tough. The defense was right there, but Bain is good at staying locked in.
Here's Fox. Looks good, is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries.
He really showed terrific body control there to complete the finger roll layup over some stingy defense.
Outside, Bain. There's the 3. Kennard's shot is off.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And the rejection by Jackson. The Grizzlies trail by 15. Rose passes to Tillman. There's Jackson with the 3. It's in. It's his 3rd field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
There is the flexibility of Jaren at the offensive end. He can post, he can put it on the floor, or he can just catch and fire.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
This is his 2nd trip to the line in this one.
He's in attack mode, drawing contact now, getting to the line, something he didn't do at all in the first quarter.
The Grizzlies making a change here. Williams is checked in. Now here's Rose. McGee with the block. Williams against Herter. Over Williams. And Herter gets it to go. Herter's got 7 points for the quarter.
Took him a while to get going, but here in the second quarter, he's found his rhythm.
Down low. Nice move. Tillman's shot is good.
Tough to miss that man. Desmond Bain read the defense perfectly.
So the Kings call timeout. They're first.
How about one more cheer for your Kings youth team?
Sacramento leading by 14. Fox deciding where to go with it. Feeds to McGee. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. McGee's got 8 points.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Rose against Fox. Fires for 3. And that's good for Derrick Rose for 3. 6 points for him.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And the foul on Derrick Rose. That's his first foul. Sacramento making a switch here. Sabonis is checked in.
Into the lineup for your Kings.
The kick out to Fox. And the 3 off target.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
Made shot by Derrick Rose. Reason why his ability to drive the basketball in the teeth of the defense.
Fox, no good.
He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
And it's Fox with the ball for the Sacramento Kings. Monk kicks to Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
Yeah, when Fox gets into a rhythm, he is tough. Having himself a night.
There's 1:40 left in the first half of basketball. Rose against Fox. A kick out to Bain. Back to Rose for 3. Rose can't get that one to fall.
And offensively, they've gotten stuck on the perimeter, falling in love with the jump.
This has been a tremendous quarter for him. Everything he puts up now looks like it's going in.
Now here's Rose. 8 points for him. Williams. .104 left to play here in the second quarter. And the 3 ball is good.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
And he lobs it up toward the rim, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it.
No clue where that pass is going. That is a brutal turnover.
Keegan Murray's checked in for JaVale McGee. The Grizzlies also making a change. Santi Aldama's checked in for Jaren Jackson. And with that shot, the Sacramento lead is cut to just 9 on the basket from Williams.
Great court awareness by Derrick Rose, reading every inch of the floor so well.
And Fox gets it to go.
Riding the hot hand, and why not? If something's working, keep going to it.
Fox against Rose. Here's Tillman. And Domantas Sabonis pulls it down.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. 1 for 3. The Grizzlies pull it in. Now Rose. Got it up. And that one released in time, but no good.
And the fast hands from Fox on defense. He never lets up on the pressure. Really makes you work for the shots.
So we've reached the end of the first half of play. Kings lead by 11. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks a lot, guys. Kevin, how did you find success as a team scoring in the first half?
We're moving the ball again offensively. A lot of guys are touching it, trying to look at mismatches. We found a play in an action that was working for us and kind of just kept going to it.
If it's not broke, don't fix it, right? Thanks for your time, man. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey folks, we hope you've enjoyed the first half. I'm Ernie Johnson. Next to me, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. It's the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. And guys, for the Kings, after falling into a 1-0 hole to start the series, they look to be getting back on the right track here tonight. And it's crucial that they do hold on to this halftime lead, because falling behind 2-0 would leave them with a very steep hill to climb. Shaq, how did you think the Kings were playing?
They're in good shape thanks to the work they're doing on the glass. Their effort has been excellent. The numbers are too. And I don't see those numbers dropping off. They're going to keep doing the dirty work in the second half.
And now, Kenny, let's get your opinion on Memphis.
The energy on D stood for disappointment. They were slow to rotate. Communication was bad. No effort. I mean, the intensity on that end of the floor, where it needs to be, was just not there.
And that wraps up the halftime show. Third quarter set to begin in just a few.
We're with you again as our round one coverage continues. It's been one outstanding game from De'Aaron Fox.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
So on the floor for Memphis, you've got Morant. Santi Aldama is out there with Jackson. And it's Rose. And it's Tillman in at the 5 down low.
You get the sense Fox just improving with each game in terms of his pick and roll play. Figuring out his angles, knowing when to pull and when to try to split or turn the corner.
Here's Morant. The Kings getting the bucket. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Morant's got 15 points.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
The Grizzlies trail by 11. That one falls. Morant's got 4 this quarter.
An explosive leaper. Ja has no problems with scoring down low.
Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. Fox against Morant. Elbow shot is on the way. The Grizzlies pull it in. Tillman's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
I'll tell you what, Ja Morant just keeps coming at the defense.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots in the game right here. And that one misses. Smart's checked in for the Grizzlies.
Ja Morant taking 2 shots.
And he's good on the second. Kings leading now by 8. Fox passes to Monk from deep. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Monk's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And you gotta love that 3-point stroke of Monk. I mean, he's got such a high arcing shot there. It gives it a good chance to go in from deep.
Kings have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. To the paint, here's Barnes. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. And the Kings lead by 13.
And you got to appreciate just the presence of mind there. Monk demonstrating solid court awareness by finding the open man.
And Morant gets it to go.
Doing great things at the offensive end. 3 for 4 to start this half.
Murray for 3. And the rejection by Jackson. Morant outside. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yes, the last few years, the rules changes have tended to benefit the offenses. This evens things out a bit.
The 3. Sabonis grabs the board. Sabonis has got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger. Just rubbing it in their faces with that.
He is never going to take his foot off the pen.
And the defense knows he's relentless. You have to try and match that intensity.
And Barnes has got the ball here for the Kings. At one point, they led by 16. Back to Murray. The kick out to Barnes. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And Memphis making a change here. Biombo's checked in.
Biombo.
The Grizzlies trail by 13. Morant outside. one go. Just count it. Morant's got 9 points now in just the second half.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Kings have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. On the wing, Monk. 9 points in the game so far. The 3. Offensive rebound. And the rejection by Jackson. Morant with it. Now guarded by Fox. Morant against Fox. There's the triple. Jackson kicks to Smart. Back to Jackson. Morant outside. It's stolen by Monk. Takes the 3. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies.
Having a shaky time from the floor, but his teammates have been picking up the slack.
And it's Morant missing. Kings leading now by 11. To the middle. And it's Fox with the jam.
Boy, Fox is so quick off the floor.
Memphis has gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Morant against Fox. And John Morant with the 3. Morant's got 12 points now in the quarter.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. Sacramento making some changes. Miles check in for Murray. Kevin Huerter comes in for Barnes. And Davion Mitchell subbed in for De'Aaron Fox. Now, here's Monk. 9 points in the game so far. That's Biyombo with the rebound.
You know what, though? They keep calling his number despite the difficult quarter he's had.
And Huerter gets it to go. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Sacramento.
Their defense, it's their defense. It has been downright incredible so far. Being disruptive and coming up with steals left and right.
And also, guys, how about the hustle we've seen on the boards? They're getting after it and cashing in on second chance scoring opportunity.
Sacramento leading by 11. Mitchell passes to Monk. Inside, Sabonis, back to Monk, over Smart. Sabonis, and he finishes nicely on the layup. Sabonis has got 8 points.
Yes, Sabonis making good use of his height and hustle there, playing on top of the defenders.
Morant outside. Jackson finds Smart. Now here's Morant for 3. And Domantas Sabonis pulls it down. Sabonis has got rebound number 15 here tonight.
2 minutes remaining in the
The shot by Monk is no good.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Morant against Mitchell. And Morant gets it to go.
There's a fearless side to Ja Morant, even amongst the trees.
Sacramento shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. The free throw drops for Monk.
And team-wide, they've been terrific from the line here. Just one of those nights when the confidence has spread from one player to the next.
Luke Kennard, he's checked in for the Grizzlies.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Now here's Morant. He has 29.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
Again, the miss by the Kings. The Grizzlies trail by 13. And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain the position here.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Morant's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Grizzlies. Sabonis. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Morant kicks to Kennard. They get the rebound. Biyombo, the pass to Morant. Three-pointer. Sacramento grabs the miss. At one point, they led by 16. Herter on the wing. 13 points in the game. Good on the three-point shot.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
You know why? Success breeds confidence, and he's certainly been successful from there, time and time again.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Biombo finds Morant. Shot clock at 6. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
First personal foul.
Stronger than his frame might suggest. That's a big-time and one by Ja.
This is his third trip to the free throw line. It's up a 3. And the miss. And so it's Sacramento. 13 points up at the end of the period. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. We'll return shortly. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
NBA playoff round 1. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action on the court. Herter and Barnes are your wingmen. Murray out there at JaVale McGee. And it's Fox in at the point. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And Memphis called for the foul.
With size at the backcourt, it's such an advantage. Kevin Herter is 6'6" with a long frame.
Now here's Morant. From downtown, drains it from beyond the arc. Morant's got 37.
When that 3 ball is falling for Ja, there's nothing you can do to stop him.
Three-pointer, Fox gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Continuing from where he left off. First three-pointer of this half, 4th of the game.
It's Morant with the drop, and the shot is good. Morant's got 39.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high-percentage looks from inside.
Morant against Fox. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Morant. That'll be his second foul of the game. Jackson, he's checked in for Bismack Biyombo.
For the Grizzlies, Jaren Jackson.
60 seconds off the clock here in the 4th. Fox banked in off the glass. Fox has got 11 in the second half.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Morant outside. This one for 3. JaVale McGee grabs the miss. McGee's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Fox. And the Kings check on 2 more.
Ooh, heat check after heat check. He rises to the occasion, trying to wheel his team to victory.
Morant passes to Tillman. Wants to get it to Morant and does. Beyond the arc. Second chance shot. Outside for Jackson. No good. Not a friendly rim at all this trip down. Taken away by Williams. Morant with it. Headed now by Barnes. A huge slam. The perfect end of the fast break.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
Sabonis, he's checked in for Sacramento. And Memphis also making a switch. Aldama's checked in.
Boy, boy Herter has great shot preparation, gets excellent rotation on the ball, and has the deep range.
Timeout called. The Grizzlies
definitely not pleased with their rebounding at the defensive end. The number of putbacks they've allowed has been terrible. I'm sure that's what he's going to address during this timeout.
Here's Morant. And then Morant slams it in.
That's too easy for Ja Morant. Where was the defense?
Awesome rewind courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And a deep three from Fox. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Here's Morant. And Morant throws it down.
Now, that's what I call a momentum changer.
Yeah, when you've got a point guard, that kind of spring, no lead is safe.
You're totally right. That can be a shot in the arm for them. A spark that turned things around.
And here are the Kings now. The Grizzlies making the shot. Fox, no good. Fox with the steal. Pass to Sabonis. The kick out to Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
It sends a message that we're going to be aggressive no matter who's taking the shot.
There's Morant after the Kings pick up two. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
Shrewd decision on the shot by Morant. Goes into the defender to make sure he gets fouled.
Both free throws good from Morant.
And seems like he's regaining his focus. The form at the line tonight has not been as good for the most part.
Fox kicks to Herter. Off target from outside. The Grizzlies trail by 13. There's Morant. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Morant's got 47 points.
They're still behind, but not because of his efforts. He's been unbelievable this quarter.
And Fox gets it to go.
And how about the mid-range shooting of Fox? Definitely capable of sinking those shots with consistency.
Here's Morant. And it's Fox with the rebound. And so Fox will bring it up for the King. The pass to Sabonis. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
How about the awareness there from Fox? You got to love seeing how he is such a willing passer in finding the open man.
Grant. Sacramento grabs the miss. Outside, Fox. Passes it to Sabonis. Fox against Morant. Fox, no good. The Grizzlies trail by 15. 2 points. That one goes. Morant's got 49 points in the game.
He is just self-willing, his team right now, doing everything he can to keep them alive.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, De'Aaron Fox.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
Falling into a two-game hole would have been a disaster, and he knew it. He's done everything in his power to get momentum back on their side in this series. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, during the break, listened in to Mike Brown. He reminded his team, we're up. All the pressure is on them. Let's just keep playing our game. Makes sense because they've got a nice lead late in this game. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, thanks. Now, Morant. Following De'Aaron Fox's three-point attempt, carries it from three-point range.
Man, he keeps doing his part. They just haven't been able to get over the hump.
The kick out to Barnes. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got 4 assists now tonight.
Mano a mano. This is where it can get a little personal.
Sometimes it's a matter of pride, answering back with a 3 of his own.
The kick out to Barnes. Launches a 3. Another 3 for Sacramento.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Now here's Morant from past the arc. Kept alive. From the arc. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Sabonis has got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Fox. Marcus Smart's checked in for Memphis.
Grizzlies substitution. Marcus Smart.
Sabonis with the steal. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. The Grizzlies trail by 13. Aldama with the ball. And again, Memphis no good. And now Barnes running the floor all by himself.
Barnes taking flight there. Just a breathtaking player to watch with insane leaping ability.
And for Memphis, they're shooting 52% from the floor. Nice work so far from them. To the wing right side. Aldama passes to Bain. Shoots the three. Knocks down the three ball.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
Smart against Fox. To the paint. And the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. It's a flagrant one foul.
And Kevin, that's a pretty dangerous play right there. I mean, I don't like to see a player put an opponent in harm's way as much as you just saw him do there. Glad they pinned a flagrant on.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. The officials were all over it. They weren't going to let him off the hook that time. And a deep three from Fox. Just couldn't take the lid off. They had their chances, but came up empty. Payne for three. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Payne's got 6 here in this quarter.
A stellar shooter from downtown. All Bain needs is a little space, and he's ready to fire.
Fox kicks to Monk. And it's Desmond Bain with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
15 foul.
1:04 left in the fourth quarter. Sabonis.
And guys, that's going to wrap it up. Fans are piling out the exits. Obviously a huge win here in game 2 for Sacramento.
One of the areas that has been critical for them, the second chance points we've seen from them tonight.
A huge factor in this one, Kevin. The hustle on the offensive glass, the willingness to go after those rebounds, that was key.
And this win has really got to feel fantastic, guys. It evens up the series now at 1 game apiece.
Yeah, I mean, it's a whole new series now. But best of 5, if you will. You never want to lose 2 to start this thing off. But right now, they've got something to be happy about going into game 3.
And, you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for De'Aaron Fox.
You know, he was flying around on both ends of the floor. Terrific energy and enthusiasm. And that rubbed off on his teammates. I thought he was a catalyst tonight.
Outside, Fox. Monk, no one around him. Count it.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
So it's the Kings winning this one easily. Just a massive victory, Greg. Maybe it's overstating it, but I think this was a game they had to have.
And I don't think it's overstating it. I agree with you. I mean, going down 2-0 would have given this team a huge hill to climb. But now at 1 game apiece and with some momentum, this is anybody's series.
And that about wraps it up, folks. We hope you've enjoyed our broadcast of the NBA Western Conference quarter.